fire signs to your numerology reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, this is for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What is going on with you? You guys might be seeing these numbers, so if you are seeing these numbers, this is what it means. Some people see them, some people don't, but this is just the best message. So let's see. 22, intuition. Ooh, double number right there. Talking about that intuition. I love it. So, this card encourages you to trust your inner guidance and to embrace the intuitive wisdom that resides within your soul. Okay, you're being urged to honor your sensitivity at all times and to prioritize your premonitions and hunches above practicality and logic. This isn't a time to be influenced by others' opinions or to betray your inner guidance in order to fit in. Instead, you must trust your intuition, for it will never let you down, right? So that's the same as that gut feeling, right? You have that gut feeling. You have that, oh, my tummy's kind of got this like butterfly in it, and I don't know why I'm getting a tummy ache from this situation. If you are getting that weird tummy ache, that sour stomach, it's telling you don't do that, right? And if you don't have that and you just feel this kind of like urge to, you know what, I think I want to really do that. My intuition's telling me I want to do that. Then you need to go ahead and make that jump, okay? So be sure to look for the signs, right? If you're really getting encouraged and really feel like that's a great idea and that's really what I need to do, and I don't have a sour stomach about the situation, then you know that that's time. It's time to jump. Pretty much anytime we have a sour stomach about something, that means don't do that. That's gonna hurt. That butterfly in your stomach is not telling you to do so. It's telling you stay away, danger, danger, right? That's your intuition red flag, right? Because your stomach is never going to make you feel sick. Your intuition's never going to make you feel sick unless it's something it doesn't want you to do. Figured that one out myself. Thought it was the other way around, and boy, was I wrong. Yeah, that burning anxiety and that butterfly feeling that you have inside your stomach is not your intuition telling you to do so. It's telling you stay away. It's dangerous. Sometimes we just have to learn the hard way. It's all about the love, right? And the love doesn't mean it's 6, right? And it doesn't mean that it has to be romantic love. It just means going after the things that you love. Intuition says that I'm only going to show you the love. I'm only going to give you and provide to you what you need, what you love. Go after the things that you love. If you're intuitive enough, it could be romance though, right? But if you're intuitive to know what it is you're passionate about, keeping that, creativity of love around you. I see all the blue. So, open with, communication. If you know something's going on behind the scenes and your intuition is just, sparking at you, maybe it is giving you a sour stomach about the situation. Maybe you are thinking about a love situation and it keeps giving you this red flag. It's giving this sour stomach, this upset stomach. That's telling you something is wrong. Something is going on behind the scenes. Somebody beware, right? Do not allow your pride to take over, like it was saying before, from keeping you away from your intuition, right? You want to go with that intuition. If you know that something is really going on, listen to that gut feeling. Okay. Remember, if something is good, it's not going to hurt. So the pride card over here, you might be seeing a lot of 9s. You might be seeing a lot of 10. 1 plus 9 is, right, 19 equals 10, right? We want you to have this new beginning. But you might be seeing a lot of it. Maybe it's 6:19 on the clock, 6:22 on the clock, something of this nature. Okay, but this card indicates that you need to swallow your pride to improve your current situation and your quality by life by admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see others' point of view, whether this person is right or wrong. You raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, 6, love, something you love, You need to listen to your intuition. Go with what you say. Don't worry about that, right? If you know that you're wrong about the situation, but listen to your own intuition. You must let go of your need to be right or in control. Even when we're in manifesting, we talk about this all the time. Am I holding on to this and looking for the outcome of what I want? If so, that is a type of pride. Let it go. There's no, you are not in control of that situation, right? To overpower, belittle, or punish another goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes, you align yourself with the source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. And sometimes, it's just us going against ourselves. Not even talking, we don't even have to talk about somebody else. We're just talking about what are you doing to yourself, right? So it opens doors for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to the realization of your soul and your dreams and the things you love, the things you want. When you swallow your pride, you can make your dreams come true. The affirmation for this card is, I admit my mistakes and improve my quality of life. And like I said, for some of you, it really feels like it's more the mistake within myself more than but it could be with a loved one, right? Take it how it resonates. This is a general reading, but a lot of times it's actually just within ourselves. Knowing that, you know what, I should have listened to my intuition, or I should be listening to it now instead of going against the grain, right? We're all here on a learning journey. Having patience is the next card coming out. So being patient with yourself, patient with others, bringing out that love. Patience in waiting, not trying to control the situation where see, a lot of it's manifesting. 8, manifestation. And it is, a lot of it is that manifestation. What am I manifesting, right? Do I have enough self-love to love myself, to allow myself to have what it is that I truly, truly want with the self-discipline? Whoa. So we have a lot of 6 up here. We have a lot of 2s. We have a lot of 8, a lot of 5. 5 for the change, 4 for the stability, 1 for that new beginning. Right? Being more self-disciplined within the situation. Am I more self-disciplined? Can I get this done? Can I succeed through this situation? Can I be humble within this situation? Because my intuition says this is what I probably should be doing, but maybe I'm just not listening enough, and it's not helping, right? We all have that good feeling. Okay, let's see what's going on. Clarifying on the situation, please. Using this, I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler cards this time, guys. Change it up a little bit. You know me, if you've been here long enough, I like changing things up. I don't like the same old, same old. It's just boring. Choosing your path, all is possible. Reminding yourself. Now, see, there's the next thing. Reminding yourself that all is possible. There's no roof over your head. Remember, your intuition. Maybe you're in High Priestess mode, right? If you're in High Priestess mode, then what, right? Then what? Then all is possible. Why? We say why. Why is it all possible? Because she has no roof over her head. There is no cap. There's no capacity level. When we're manifesting, there is no capacity level. There's no roof over her. She doesn't say, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that unless I do this or I do that, or this is not going to happen or that's not what's going to happen. No, listen to that intuition of what's going to happen. Your higher self already knows that there's no cap, that there is no capacity of what it is that you could truly want. It's just about taking action where the action is with the magician. It's just about using that magic, using that creativity, using that willpower. Opening up that heart chakra for that love. Knowing what it is that I truly want. They say go for what you want. Remember, it's infinite. He has the infinity sign over his head. Once again, not capping him at all. That's saying everything is impossible. There is infinite possibilities of how things can go. And don't restrict yourself by saying, oh, Well, once again, right? Here we go again with that restriction. With that restriction of well, it can only, and having that control of saying it can only happen if this happens. If I take this step here, then that can happen over here. Yeah, there are certain steps you have to take. I mean, you're not going to build a house without a blueprint. So obviously, there has to be a blueprint. But if you're making so many restrictions of how it's going to come and how it's going to be this and this time and that time, you see what I'm saying? Then it's not going to work because the universe is not just going to sit over here and weave a web for you on how it's going to come. You know, the universe needs to make it the way it needs to be when there's other people involved in a situation. Can only happen at Starbucks. That's one of them. There you go. That's one. I can only meet my love at Starbucks. Okay. Well, what if that person doesn't like Starbucks? What if your soulmate doesn't like Starbucks? Maybe they don't even like coffee. Okay. I mean, opposites do attract. Maybe you love coffee, they hate coffee. Doesn't mean you can't be together because maybe they like tea. Maybe they're British. Who knows? Right? The point is you can't say, I can only meet them here. Because then you're going to go out to the grocery store and they are standing there trying to hit on you and you're like, well, you can't be them because I can only meet you at Starbucks. Yeah, too much control brings loss. Keeps you out in the cold. Keeps you isolated from what you're truly looking for. Can also cause low self-esteem in the end where you want to feel like you're disciplined, but you can't be disciplined, and then all of this stuff starts, it becomes the tumbling of stones effect. Because you weren't listening to your intuition, because surely your intuition is just an example, but surely your intuition was telling you, well, you know what, because you probably heard it. It doesn't have to be at Starbucks. It could be anywhere. But then that little mind and that little voice in your head said, oh no, it has to be here while I'm at work. Because I work at Starbucks, right? Or I'm always at Starbucks. Or maybe you're making them into something that they're not. Like maybe you're trying to make your soulmate into a coffee drinker. And they're like, I don't like coffee. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like that's putting restrictions on something, and that's taking the reins, taking too much control. That's prideful. In saying that my soulmate can only be this way, that this can only be this way, that can only be this way. But your intuition's telling you otherwise, right? Or you're jumping hoops over here and your stomach's in knots going, that's not it. Ooh, take it how it resonates. Could be either one. But you have to have patience in the situation. Having the grace and gratitude, through gratitude, joy expands. So don't forget to be grateful during this time. Spirit wants you to understand that the reason you're seeing 8s and 2s and all these things, no matter what, even the 19 breaks down to 8. Can break down to 8 if you're going backwards, right? Bringing in that 1 minus 9 equals 8, bringing in that manifestation, right? Boom. But the point is we usually go up in numbers. But I'm just saying, if you break it, it becomes the 8, doesn't it? If you break the 6, it becomes the joy and the happiness, where the gratitude is. Right? Because what? It took joy and gratitude to get to the 6. Where the love is, right? Okay, guys, let's go. So you have the gratitude. Be thankful for everything that you have. Already remember to, and don't forget your manifesting rules too. Because remember, a lot of your numerology is based on it's all based on your alignment. It's all based, if you guys are seeing 666, 222, 111, remember, it's all because you're aligned with the universe. Right? It doesn't mean that just because you don't see them, you're not aligned, okay? Because a lot of people are unaware that they're even there. And then one day that might just pop up. Because you might be seeing other things. You might be seeing butterflies. You might be seeing, whatever it is, right? But the point of this situation is to make sure that when you are manifesting, that you always keep that gratitude, because they like it when you're already grateful for what you have. Because when you're already grateful for what you have, you get more. Just like a kid. Just think of it as I always say, think of the universe as being a parent. And you guys who are parents, when the kid feels, when they're happy and they're grateful and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I love you so much. And you've been that way too, right? And you're grateful for the things that you have. It makes the parents want to go out there and buy you more because you're taking care of it. You're loving it. You're grateful for it. And so the universe does too. So with the Ace of Wands coming out with a new project, new inspiration, your urge to create, having the patience and the, through the gratitude, joy expands, and having the Ace of Wands come towards you, getting excited, having new projects, the willpower expands, bringing in the hopes, the dreams, brings in information, downloads from the universe, bringing you to places that you need to have, feeling that zest for life. That's how we manifest. That's how we get what we want, when we're already grateful for what we have. That's how we keep balanced within the universe. This is how the cause and the effect come. This is how we continue on our way. So when you have the self-love and the self-discipline over here, it's just all about what? All about what is Spirit trying to tell you? Why are they throwing these fives? It's time for change. Change the way you're disciplining yourself. Change the way you're looking at things within life. If it's just, I want, well, I could turn around and tell my kids, well, you know what? People in hell want ice water, because that's what I was told as a child, and that's what I'll tell them. And that's exactly kind of the same idea. Well, you want, but where's the self-love? Where's the dignity? Where's the grace? Where's the gratitude? Where's the change? Where's the action? Wanting is not enough. Wanting means nothing. If we just manifested our wants all the time and the things that we wanted everybody to be able to manifest, we'd all be rich. We'd all have everything. That's not the way it works. That's why we do manifesting videos, because it is hard. It is one of the hardest things in the world. You manifest little things at a time through the actions, through the things you do. But when it wants to come to the true desires, the true wants, it takes time. It takes patience. It takes self-discipline. It takes a lot of self-love and a lot of grace and gratitude and a lot of letting go so the universe can do so. But think about it. If it was so damn easy, I would already have my manifestations that I've been waiting for, right? That's why I do these videos, not only to show you guys how to do it, but to show myself as well. And when I do the videos, I learn from it, and it also gets into my subconscious. Even though I already watched the videos, I already attended the class, but it just reassures, right, that flow of how to do things. Because it's a constant lesson. It's a constant learning. Right, so it's saying you have to see it from the view of the bigger picture. And what did I just say, right? That's exactly what I was just talking about. Get the bigger picture. Get the bigger puzzle. Healing, connecting, mending, releasing, forgiving others, yourself. Crossing that bridge with yourself. Getting yourself ready for the what? Spirit says, I want you to listen to that intuition. I want you to do these things so that I can bring in your miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. I want to bring these miracles to you, but I want you to get out of your head and get back to a place of desire, a place of how you know how to do things, a place where you belong. This just reminds me, I was going to grab an affirmation card, but the only thing I can think of in my head, I don't know if that's the card we're going to get, is remembering. Yeah, see, remembering that you're a soul on a soul being on a human experience. You are not a human looking at a soul experience. All you're doing is waking up. You're just remembering. You're remembering that you're a soul on a human mission. It is not the other way around. Yes, we learn about the soul because, as our beautiful Linda Lovegood would say, may she rest in peace, we came here with amnesia, so we have to remind ourselves of what the mission is, who are we and what we do, right? This is the journey that we take, having to pause and surrender to remember what it is that we truly are doing. What are we truly doing here? What kind of power do we actually have? Remembering what kind of power that was given to us. Not only were we given the abilities of free will, We are also given the abilities to co-create, because that's how we make things. You wouldn't have YouTube unless someone made it. You wouldn't have this camera, this phone, unless someone made it. They have to create, and it all comes from thought, right? So they're trying to, that's the whole point, is that I want you to understand that through your intuition is how you create what you desire, is how you connect to yourself. This is how you create your wealth, right? This is how you create your self-improvement, creating the things that you want. We're giving these numbers for a reason. It's the language. It's a language of the universe. A sign for helping you soul search, so that you always don't feel like you're walking, around. They also want to test your faith. But I will test your faith through each manifestation. Oh, don't you think they won't? How much do you want that? Can you do this? Can you fulfill this? Getting your dreams to come true. So all of, the intuition is saying, I want you to look at what's going on around you. Get prepared for what it is you truly want, so I can bring your miracle to you. Get yourself grounded. Pay attention. Acquire gratitude for life itself. There it is again. That is just, they're not going to let that one go. Learn to grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them. We just talked about that too. We just talked about that in the very beginning, between the love and the pride, right? To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. And the other one over here is, don't be afraid to slow down, as this is when you can make real inner changes happen. That's funny, because that's going to go straight on the patience. Having that patience. Feel your innate sense of truth. There is your truth right there with the law and attraction on that justice card. Wow. And of course the other one's crazy too, because it's foster patience. So it's a lot about patience as well. Not moving too quickly. Understanding what's going on. Embrace the situation. Because no matter what, it's going to come when it comes. And a lot of time, I want to remind you guys, dude, that a lot of your perfect timing has nothing to even do. Yes, it's the universe's perfect timing. You're absolutely, you know what, that's true. But it also has to do with a lot of, where's your balance? You, in a lot of ways, are what's keeping it behind. You are what's actually making the universe make it longer. You need to balance. You need to keep your self-control. You need to have more faith. You need to. I hear it all the time in my own readings. It's you. And it's like I sit over here and I'm like, where's my stuff? And they're like, it's on you, Charmarie. What are you doing? Why are you not there? Why are you so impatient? Why are you trying to cap this? Why are you trying to make these restrictions? Oh, well, you think I wasn't there? I'm still there. I'm still learning. Right? Because one day it's almost like you get yourself balanced, and the next day you're like, okay, I'm doing good. A month goes by and you're like, where the hell is it? No, foster patience. What, you think just because a month's up that you think I'm going to rewrite your whole story in a month? No, but I really was hoping so. I was really like right there, like I got this, like feeling like the 10 of Cups, feeling energized, wanting it to happen, and it never happened. So I'm like, I guess it's never going to happen. That's on you, because now you're going to self-doubt. Where's your self-love enough to not self-doubt? Where's your faith enough to say that I trust in the universe to do such a thing? You lost it all. So do I have to start from ground zero? No, I want you to go back and fix your shit. Get yourself balanced. Get back to where you feel rejuvenated. Get back to where you know where you're supposed to be. Stop messing around. Right? Get clear on what you know your intentions are. Get clear on, you already know. You know, you do it, right? And I hear it all the time. You know it, you do it. Why aren't you paying attention? Right? So this is just one of those learning things, and they're just really gonna, it's almost like it's like the nag. It's like a nagging feeling, that nagging feeling. But it's like, but if you really want something and you really want your hopes and desires, you will pay attention, right? You will try. You do try. You try your hardest, right? But then it's almost to the point where it's like, universe says, your hardest is good, but it's not good enough. Get it right. Because that is where the manifesting is really the hardest. And I know it's hard to say that, but you know what? It's the truth, guys. I can't lie to you. That's the truth. That's the truth. There is nothing else. And then once you get it, you got it, you good. You go. And then you keep going it and you become this like manifesting beast. You're just like, I got this, right? And here it comes. And you'll see little things coming in, and you're like, ooh, little things are coming in. And then you just got to know that big thing is coming. Just keep going strong. Oh my gosh, you guys. Beautiful reading. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.